Northwood, New Hampshire's Justin Harris. To his outside out of Newton, New Hampshire, car number 35, rookie competitor Sean Nadeau. David Lynch grids third in car number 78 to his outside, the 51, making his first start of the year, Jay Townsend. Daryl Quinlan grids next in car number 12Q. Then it's Howard Doo-Doo Brown in car number 03. Jameson Ritters in car number 2. The 25 is Bella Flaherty. The 14 is Andrew Harmon. The 55, your current points leader, the Rampage, Gage Osborne. Second place points man and defending champion grids next in the Frank's Auto, car number 34. That is George Riley Jr. Last week's feature winner grids next in car number 59 out of Plastow. That is Wild Billy Osborne. Then it's Jason Thompson in car number 43. The 21 is Riley Martin. The 99 is Jeremiah Sargent. Doug Churchill in the 83 main, and the 73 is Owen Brandy in car 73J. All right, lineup is set. Race fans and kids especially, I messed up. The winner of this event will pull the kids' bike and the kids' scooter, so get your tickets ready at the end of this event. The kids' bike and the kids' scooter will be drawn. The winner of the pure stock main event will pull the tickets for the kids' bikes. We have a bike and a scooter donated here tonight. Lights go down, 25 laps the distance. The MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock main event. Keep an eye on some of the heavy hitters. Harmon, Gage Osborne, George Riley Jr., Billy Osborne, all starting in a pack further towards the back. Green flag in the air. MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock main event is underway. Harris gets the jump. Sean Nadeau follows suit into the second spot. David Lynch gets the third spot away. We got one car around in the 43 car. Looks like he's going to keep it rolling. We'll stay green for the moment. Justin Harris leads the way. Second is Sean Nadeau. Third is David Lynch. Keep an eye mid-pack. They are three wide right now. Gage Osborne and Billy Osborne almost make contact. Bella Flaherty down through the grass in car number 25. She keeps it rolling. We stay green. Justin Harris uses the pole position to his advantage, trying to open up the gap. Andrew Harmon slicing and dicing his way through the field in the 14 car. Dives to the bottom side in front of the 2 of Ritter. 2 for 1 deal for Andrew Harmon there. Gets by Ritter and gets by Townsend. Andrew Harmon is on the move on the outside groove. Harmon to the outside of Quinlan now as Harris puts the 43 of Thompson a lap down. Top 2 have broken away. Justin Harris has a commanding lead. Second is Sean Nadeau. The battle's for third now. Andrew Harmon working the outside groove, slicing and dicing. Harmon now looks to the bottom side of David Lynch. Lynch slams the door shut on him. Howard Brown gets into Harmon as everybody bottlenecks through turns 1 and 2. Justin Harris looking for his first win of the 2022 campaign. Well on his way right now, but there's still a long ways to go in this one. Harmon now working the back bumper on the 78. Of David Lynch. Lynch up the racetrack. Harmon takes the bottom side away and takes the third spot down the back chute. Owen Brandy around in the 73J. Caution flag is out. Brandy having to give the 1 to go signal at the line.
Cross it up, green next time by. Let's go.
All right, here we go. 5 down, 20 to go. Justin Harris and Sean Nadeau. Green flag back in the air. MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock's back underway. Harmon into the back of the 35, and Nadeau got him out of shape. Lynch tries diving to the bottom side, but he's not going to get there. Harmon trying the outside groove now. Nadeau moves up the racetrack. Harmon gives him another shot into turns 3 and 4. Andrew Harmon not playing nice in car number 14. Sean Nadeau going to throw that in the notebook in car 35. Keep an eye on Wild Billy Osborne starting to slice and dice his way through the field. Side by side for the second spot now. Sean Nadeau down low in the 35. Andrew Harmon up high in the 14. Harmon going to clear him through turns 3 and 4. Now Andrew Harmon's got a long ways to go to catch your leader, Justin Harris. Osborne now peeks to the bottom side of David Lynch down the back straightaway for spot number 4 in car 59. Lynch fends him off for the moment. Oh, David Lynch up on the 12Q of Quinlan. Gage Osborne sideways and the caution flag will fly.
It was like the car just shot.
Not sure what happened to David Lynch there. It looked like the car came to a stop entering the corner and everybody bottlenecked Quinlan in the 12Q.
I'll be the caution car, yeah.
There's no call to second back.
David Lynch in the 78 will be your caution car.
251, but okay. 21.
That was a weird one. Lynch went right off the ground, off the front bumper of the 12Q at Quinlan, but Quinlan was not really pushing him entering the corner. It looked like the 78 of Lynch just stopped entering the corner and everybody bottlenecked behind him.
12 up in front of the 50.
Sean Nadeau, 4th is Quinlan, 5th is Howard Brown, 6th is Gage Osborne, 7th George Riley Jr., 8th is Jamison Ritter, 9th is Jay Townsend, and 10th belongs to the 21 of Riley Martin.
What's that 59 go?
I have no idea.
Green flag back in the air. MLM Diagnostics Pure Stock main event back underway. Contact through turns 1 and 2, side by side for the lead down the back straightaway. Justin Harris down low. Andrew Harmon up high, wheel to wheel for the top spot. Harmon on the outside groove trying to get it done, but Harris still leads by a bumper at the line in car number 9X. Justin Harris gets the lead. Harmon now tries the crossover down the back straightaway. Harmon tried to get to the bottom side of the 9X of Harris, but couldn't quite get there. Oh, Sean Nadeau by himself sideways in the 35 car. He hangs onto it. Daryl Quinlan trying to take that spot away on the outside groove. Battle for the lead now. Harmon able to get to the bottom side down the back straightaway. Andrew Harmon down low. Justin Harris up high. New leader. It's going to be Andrew Harmon in the 14 car. Both cars sideways through turns 3 and 4. Sean Nadeau hanging tough in that 3rd spot in car number 35. Gage Osborne and Daryl Quinlan go at it for position. George Riley Jr. has joined the party in car number 34 down the back chute. Bella Flaherty off the backstretch. She hangs on to the 25 car. Your points leaders run with each other right now. Gage Osborne on the 55 and the 34. George Riley Jr. 1 and 2 in points. Right now running 5th and 6th. Osborne dives to the bottom side of Quinlan. Quinlan slams the door shut. He's able to fend him off for the moment. George Riley Jr. right in tow in the 34. Keep an eye on Billy Osborne. Billy Osborne making his charge back from the back of the pack after having to head pit side in the 59. He's working the outside on Howard Brown. Halfway home at the line this time by 13 down, 12 to go for Andrew Harmon in car number 14. Puts Thompson on the lap down as Gage Osborne getting a little physical with the 12Q at Quinlan now for spot number 4. Gage Osborne gets the bottom side down the back straightaway. He'll take the 4th spot away. Try to reel in the 35 of Sean Nadeau next. Sean Nadeau in that 35 car has got so much experience under his belt, and he is getting better and better every week at the Star Speedway. George Riley Jr. able to get down underneath the 12Q. Jay Townsend and Jamison Ritter getting into it through turns 1 and 2. Great save by Jay Townsend to keep that 51 car headed in the right direction. We stay green. Top 2 have broken away. The race is going to be from 3rd on back from Sean Nadeau, Gage Osborne, George Riley Jr., Quinlan, and now Billy Osborne has rejoined the party in car 59. Daryl Quinlan in the 12Q and way up the racetrack that time. That allows Billy Osborne to the bottom side of the 59 car. Battle for third now going to heat up. Sean Nadeau in the 35 has a mirror full of the 55 of Gage Osborne. Gage Osborne gives them the bumper through turns 3 and 4, side by side down the front straightaway now. George Riley Jr. following Gage Osborne all the way through the field. And Riley Jr. gets to the bottom side of his teammate Sean Nadeau now for the 4th position. Up front, Andrew Harmon running away and hiding from the 9X of Justin Harris. Nadeau now stuck on the outside groove in car 35. He's going to see Billy Osborne get by as well. Billy Osborne up to 5th now after starting dead last on that last restart after having to head pit side. He's going to go to work to try to get by the 34 of Riley and his nephew Gage Osborne in the 55. Up front, Andrew Harmon on cruise control with Justin Harris all alone in the 2nd spot. The racing is from 3rd on back. 5 laps to go at the line. This time by for Andrew Harmon. 5 to go at the line. That time by for Andrew Harmon in car number 14. The battle is now for the 4th spot on the racetrack. George Riley Jr. sideways through turns 1 and 2. Billy Osborne gets to the bottom side in the 59. Osborne in the 59 car gets down underneath George Riley Jr. Now he's going to go to reel in his nephew Gage Osborne. They're going to battle for the final podium spot. This could get interesting as uncle and nephew going to go at it for the 3rd spot if Billy in the 59 can get to Gage. As Harmon and Harris have driven away and they're both all by themselves in 1 and 2 as Harmon starts to catch more lap traffic. Doug Churchill in the 83 next in line. Keep an eye on the final podium position between the 2 Osbornes. 2 laps to go at the line for Andrew Harmon. Clear racetrack in the battle for the 3rd spot between Gage Osborne. Oh, we got a car around. Doug Churchill in the middle of the racetrack. Caution flag is going to fly. Oh boy, this changes everything in tonight's 25-lap pure stock main event. Doug Churchill around in the 83 car. Race fans, keep your eyes open. Last call for 50-50. Last call for 50-50. Chrissy is just about to exit the booth. It will be last call for 50-50. Not the caution that the top 2 wanted to see as they had broken away from the rest of the pack. Harris runs 2nd, Gage Osborne 3rd. Race fans, how about Billy Osborne from the tail after going to the pits? And he's going to battle his nephew Gage for that 3rd spot. 5th belongs to George Riley Jr. 6th is Sean Nadeau. 7th is Quinlan. 8th is Doodoo Brown. 9th is Riley Martin. And 10th is David Lynch in the 78. "23 laps in the record books."
22.
Excuse me, 22 laps in the record books. 3 laps remain. Here we go. It's going to be a shootout. Green flag in the air. Pure stock main event back underway. Your leaders bounced off each other at the front. That's going to allow Gage Osborne to the bottom side of Justin Harris for the 2nd spot. Battle is for the 2nd spot now. Gage Osborne, 2 to go at the line. It's all Harmon up front. The battle is going to be from 2nd on back. Gage Osborne down underneath Harris. Osborne gets a shot from George Riley Jr. down the back straightaway. Harris pulls back even with Gage Osborne coming to the white flag. Andrew Harmon is driving off into the sunset. White flag is out. Final trip around for Andrew Harmon. Gage Osborne trying to clear Justin Harris. He's bringing the 34. George Riley Jr. with him. George Riley Jr. pushes Gage Osborne into the 2nd spot. Just like that, Justin Harris out of a podium finish. Now George Riley Jr. gets into Gage Osborne. Harmon, your winner. 2nd to Gage Osborne. 3rd to George Riley Jr. 4th to Harris. And 5th to Billy Osborne. Will head trackside. Good, hard racing all the way to the end.